What's up, guys? This is Doug with 800% Elite Automotive. Quick backstory about myself. I'm an automotive sales specialist. I work for one of the top 25 automotive groups in the United States of America, so I know a little bit about volume. I wanted to share today with you a pay plan that I worked on personally myself that kept me and my teammates motivated around me, that was not only based towards volume, but also based towards growth as well. These numbers can be switched up and moved around based on percentages, bonus money, everything like that to make sense for your dealership. But I just wanted to lay out this system. So first of all, this system pays your salespeople front and back. This not only encourages your salespeople to push the front end product, but it also encourages them to soft sell some of the back end products. Warranty, gap, helps your finance managers and your finance team tremendously when you've soft sold a couple of those products before going in the box, so they can close them down a little bit easier. It does take a little bit of knowledge from your team, but that's a little bit of training, not too bad. From there, this pay plan starts at 16% front and back. That's from 1 to 10 units. It tiers all the way up to 25% at 25 plus units. So this encourages your team not only to continue to push for that gross, but it also encourages them to push for the volume. They want to sell as many cars as possible because they want to get the biggest percentage of the pie as possible. So it encourages them to keep moving forward. And I know you're not always going to make a ton of gross on every deal. So on top of this pay plan, to keep that volume plan rolling and not to get them discouraged, we have a couple guarantees we had set up. So at 12 cars, you were guaranteed $3,000. At 16 cars, you were guaranteed $5,000. At 20 cars, you were guaranteed $7,000. So even if you have a sales guy that's kind of off his game, he's running into luck, he's sold a couple of old age cars, he ain't made a whole lot of gross, he keeps that momentum because he knows worst case scenario, he sells 20 cars, he's going to make $7,000. On top of that, we had the $100 flats. So if you didn't get into the guarantee section and you were getting paid on here, you still made $100 flats on the vehicles that fell into that you didn't make a whole lot on. We also had the gross bonuses. $30,000 payable paid you $500. $40,000 paid you $1,000. So this pay plan keeps your focus on volume because you want the biggest piece of the pie. You also want to at least minimum hit that 20 car mark no matter what happens. But it also keeps you in that selling mood because you know you got another $1,000 possibly on the table if you can get to that $40,000 payable, which isn't really that difficult to be honest, but it keeps them motivated and keeps them moving there. We also had $50 perfect surveys because salespeople need to be incentivized. They don't move unless there's something incentivized to them. So if you want perfect surveys for your dealership, you need to incentivize your salespeople so they can go get them. They're going to talk about them at delivery. They're going to call them after delivery, make sure everything's good. They're going to work to get that extra $50 because if you're selling 20 cars, you're making $50 a car extra. That can lead up to a little bit of bonus money as well. So not to say that this is exact numbers that may work in your market for your dealership, but this is how we had it set up. We had a tier system on the gross that demanded you to sell a lot of units. It also guaranteed if you sold a lot of units on that volume plan, you still got to make money if you sold old age cars, spiff cars, things of that nature that didn't make a whole lot of money at the time, and then also kept you running for that gross as well. So I hope you guys love this video. Hope it gives you a lot of feedback on how you might be able to set up a volume pay plan at your dealership to keep your salespeople motivated and keep them moving in the direction that needs the dealership to move in order to grow 800%.